This is the real reason why we will not address crime. Like the real reason. Why is it that we won't address crime? I want you to watch this video. It's going to tell you why we won't address crime. It's not what you think. This is what I want you to see. Watch this. Now watch the people. Watch. Watch what they're doing and not doing. Everyone is afraid. Look, this guy's recording. He's the most fearless person in this whole video. Look at her. She's on her phone. She puts her hand across. And this is the most ironic thing in this whole video. Watch this. Look, what do you see right here? What do you see right here? Look at this. Look at this. What do you see right there? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Like people moving away, people in the background. Notice everybody just moved away. I'm not dealing with this. Look, people walking away, just moving away. That guy comes a little closer. He's like, puts his hands in his pocket. That's a passive gesture. Everyone's full of fear. She comes out. Watch her cross her arm. Watch her put her arm right there. Watch right there. See that? That's a protective thing. And then he walks out. Lost the phone, by the way. He walks out. That's the security car right there. It's crazy. And a license plate. What is going on? Let me tell you what's going on. Our core fear with addressing crime is that others are going to judge us based on how we address it. In other words, when we address crime, we have to get it perfectly right.
That's all right.
Just let that sink in. Well, are you saying that when someone's committing a supposed act of crime that we can just do whatever we want with them? That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is there's an underlying reason why we're not addressing crime. Think with me. Join the intellectual army and think with me. Why are we sitting by and watching crime take place? It's because we're afraid. What are we afraid of? We're afraid of being judged on how we address crime. And you know what's ironic about that? Our fear is there's going to be collateral damage if we address crime and how we address crime. So let's get this straight. It's amazing to me that a lot of us are more uncomfortable with the potential collateral damage associated with how we address crime and perfectly comfortable with the collateral damage of rampant crime. That's crazy. But what it boils down to is something really simple. We are afraid. We're afraid. What are we afraid of? They're going to judge me. They're going to sue me. I'm going to go viral. This is going to happen. And so we all got our hands behind our back. We, as society, are in handcuffs. We're in handcuffs. We just have to simply stand by and watch. And we're afraid. Look, you saw the people in the video. The guy who's standing there with his hands in his pocket. Do you think he's going to forget that moment? No. The people who are walking away trying to get away, will they forget that moment? No. They'll never forget that time in that store, what they went through. The young lady who walked out and got on the phone and cried. No, that is a form of trauma, and they'll never forget it. But we seem to be totally okay with that. The worst thing that could ever happen is for us to address the criminal and do something wrong. We've lost our minds. Let me leave you with two things. One, it is interesting that we seem to be more comfortable with the collateral damage of rampant crime than we are with the potential damage of actually addressing it. And number two, that's why I wrote this book, Social Revolution, Baltimore's Only Solution. But really, it's the solution for everything. None of this stuff's ever going to change until we change it. That's radical. No, it's just reality. It's not radical. It's just reality. If you want to live in a reality, in a culture, in a city, in a state where this is normalized, these types of behaviors are normalized and acceptable, you can. But if you want to change it, ain't nobody in charge going to change this. This has to come from the bottom up. And if it doesn't, it will not change. Point blank, period. Grace and peace.